Hey, 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 happy Monday.
It is Monday indeed. How are you doing, sir?
I'm good. How are you, Coach?
I'm doing fantastic today.
That's
How was
excellent.
your weekend?
It was nice. It was nice. I am extremely sore. Um, I took apart a project I'm working on. It came in a bunch of boxes. Like I got one of those kits to build this thing. And so
Oh, are you talking about the playground?
the playground, yeah. So this big gift that we're getting for our kids. Um, anyway, it's lots of boxes. And so I had a neighbor come down and help me, and we took apart all of these boxes. My driveway was completely covered with all these pieces, and now my garage is completely covered, sorted out maniacally. It's so all the pieces are like letters and numbers, and so they are sorted by letter and by number, so we can find them all. Because there's like one of the pieces, it's O1. I will never forget O1. There's 60 of them. They're stupid little slats, and there's 60 of them, but they were in all of the five boxes. They were some in all of the five boxes. They were completely spread out, not sorted at all. So anyway, it was a lot of work. And now my back is sore, my legs are sore, my whole body is sore just from like up and down and up and down and up and down. But it was a good weekend. It was. I am glad I did it because now,
The exact same way.
yeah, now it's done. How was your weekend, sir? I think we lost.
Oh, can you see me?
Now I can see you. How was your weekend, sir?
It was good. It was good. I tried to play basketball for the first time in like a few months.
Mm-hmm.
Not okay. My body just was like, nope, you're going to feel this. This is going to pull this way. This is going to pull that way. And ouch.
Yeah.
So,
Well, you heard here first, folks. Don't get old. We're not that old. But on to real
which is
business.
sad.
Hope High School Diamonds, we are glad that you are here watching. If you're viewing this recorded, excellent. If you're viewing this live, thank you for humoring us and taking your time. We have a couple of announcements, and we don't have a guest today. We're not having guests for the rest of this term, but we will be starting a new format for the show coming term 3. But we have a couple announcements before we get going, and then we'll share some other announcements at the end of the show. So our first announcement for the day is to remind you to complete your time logs. And it's not this afternoon. You should look for the Friday update from last week that has the link on it. Or wait till this Friday to get that link. But you can also go to your Bling page by going to hopehighschool.org, clicking on students and clicking on Bling. And then you can open up your Bling page and fill out your time log. It's really important. It counts for your attendance and necessary for us to stay open and you to stay enrolled. So that's the biggest announcement for the day. But we have decided to turn the tables on each other and our questions. Instead of being at a guest, we are going to quiz each other. And we are quizzing each other on things that we know a lot about. And so here we are. I have chosen to quiz Coach on questions relating to... Oh, where are you at? Are you still there? Did we lose him? Folks, I think we lost Coach. Well, the plan was to quiz Coach. Are you still there? The plan is to quiz Coach on questions pertaining to disc golf, which is otherwise known as frolf or frisbee golf, but really it's disc golf. And if you are, knowledgeable at all about it, you know that you do not call it frolf. Coach. Well, it looks like we're having some connection issues, folks. Are you there?
Oh, all right. Yes. Yes. Okay. Let's do this quick.
All right. I was just sharing that the questions I'm sharing with you or asking you are about disc golf. And what torture have you prepared for me today? All right, this is really bad. So I'm gonna put the question on the board before we run out of Coach. The first question, sir, is what do players do after they tee off? I have 3 options for you. It's a multiple choice question, okay? So do they pick up the disc and begin sobbing?
Hold on.
Oh, he's back.
This is just for backup.
Okay, we'll just use this one. So what do players do after they tee off? Do they pick up the disc and begin sobbing? Do they pick up the disc at its landing spot and throw again? Or do they pick up the disc and run when your opponent isn't looking?
What was the second option?
Pick up the disc at its landing spot and throw again.
I mean, technically, you're not supposed to pick up the disc. You set a marker, and then you actually throw from that point. But so out of those two, I'll say yes, the second one.
Because it's been schooled. Yes, that is correct.
Boom.
That is correct. All right. Go for it. Your turn.
My turn? Okay. See if I can still show this. In what year was Disneyland opened to the public? Was it 1935, 1945, 1955, or 1965?
1955, sir.
Ding, 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 ding. That is correct, sir. Ooh. All right.
In case you didn't know, the questions that Coach has for me are Disney related. All right. Next
Yes.
question, Coach, is what is the fairway? I have three options. A type of disc, the open space between the tee and the hole, or the spirit of the game to always play by the rules.
I really want to say the third one, but it is, of course, obviously the space in between the tee and the basket and stuff. So this is a fairway, yes. The second one.
Very good. Ding, ding, ding.
Thank you. All right, for you now, your second question is, what is the name of Ariel and Prince Eric's daughter in The Little Mermaid?
Melody.
Oh, he's so good. Ding, 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 ding.
Yes, and you'd have to watch the direct-to-video sequel that to watch that one. And I have a girl, so that's all she ever wants to watch. All right,
Perfect.
Last question pertaining to disc golf, sir. What's
Give me a hard one.
the lie? Is it the spot where the disc comes to rest, a double birdie, or when players brag about how far they can throw?
So I'm a part of a disc golf forum chat, and that is always known as the lie. Just it's not what it's called in the game, obviously, but everyone likes to lie about how far they throw and stuff. But in terms, it is where the disc comes to rest.
Correct. Ding, ding, ding.
Thank you. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
All right, last one for you, buddy. The sorcerer's name in Fantasia spells what backwards?
Disney.
Oh, he's so good.
So
Oh.
So I listened to a podcast because I'm super nerdy about Disney, and the podcast is an Disney animation podcast. And so when they got to the Fantasia episode, which is a movie back in the day where they would put a bunch of little sequences to music, with animation to put to music. And so the sequence of the Sorcerer's Apprentice, they named the sorcerer, although they don't say it in the show, they named him Yensid, which is Disney spelled backwards. But what's funny is every time they do a video, this podcast looks at a video, they always look at IMDb, where you can look up trivia and stuff about actors and things. And almost every single movie for the next decade or two, there was some trivia that somebody put in there about the Fantasia. It was completely unrelated to the movie they were watching, but it would always reference back to, by the way, did you know that Yensid is Disney spelled backwards? And so it became a joke on the show that they would just make it a big deal. And it's like, of course it's spelled back. Like it's an obvious thing. But yes, so the sorcerer's name is Yensid, which is Disney spelled backwards.
Man, that is correct. That is correct. That's awesome. I always want to give you a bonus one just to see if you get it. Let me throw a hard one at you.
All right, go for it. Sorry, I don't have a bonus for you.
Christian Bale is the voice behind which character in Pocahontas?
Christian Bale is Thomas.
It's not even fair at this point.
All right. Well, that's all the frivolity we have for the day. But we do want to remind you that Thursday, October 29th at 6:30 p.m., you can catch Mrs. O'Connell, Mr. Portillo, and myself live here on Facebook and YouTube for our next town hall. If you missed our last town hall last Thursday, you can look at the recording, but you can also check in live and see what's going on. It's important updates about Term 3, which we will talk more about on Friday. But Thursday is the time to get those announcements officially and know what's coming up next. You want to be prepared for Term 3. Spoiler, it is more of the same, but the details can be found on our town hall, either recorded from last Thursday or this coming Thursday. I think that's all we have for the day, Coach. Yes?
I believe so, sir. Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. All right. Well, until next time, ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful day and stay shiny, Diamonds.
See you on the other side, people.